So the book I decided to do for my reading log 12 was called Chef Roy Choi and the Street Food Remix by Jaqueline, Briggs Martin, and June Jolie, illustrated by Man One. So this book is about a chef who is from Korea and ends up moving to America, Los Angeles and California to be exact, at the age of 2. When he gets to Los Angeles, he has a hard time fitting in because, of course, different cultures, different food. In Korea, his mom had a love for cooking, basically a heart for cooking. And when he went to America, he basically developed the same passion that she had. And so when after he had a hard time in California, he actually, this would include the hard times he had included losing his job. And when he lost his job, he actually had a friend out there that, gave him the idea of starting a food truck. So with that idea, he ended up starting a food truck and becoming one of the famous chefs in California, where people stood in line wanting his food. So the illustrations, I really like how these are noodle illustrations. The illustrations, illustrated by Man One, I think are really cool. They're very graffiti-like, and even the front cover of the book, they're very graffiti-like, very bold colors, vivid colors, to kind of, illustrate a very heartwarming, to kind of let the readers, specifically children, to kind of let them see the heartwarming and the positive tone of the story, even though at the beginning, when he had a hard time fitting in, he actually showed. And I also did the little paragraphs that describe certain words, on page 2, sewn mash. It's the flavor of our fingertips. So when you're, basically it's finger looking good and you're licking your fingers, that's basically what that means. As Chef Roy, he actually prepared his food with a lot of love, a lot of care, and sewn mash. So if you look throughout the story, you see a lot of blues and a lot of colors that graffiti artists would use on walls, that you see, murals, everything like that. The activity that I decided for my kids to do in response to Chef Roy Choi's was, since he is now famous in Los Angeles, my idea was actually for them to get on the computer and research a recipe or a food that he's famous for in California, or that he made through his food truck, or I'm not sure if he has a restaurant right now, but they would need to research that, and then they're actually going to present a recipe given by him or a food that he's famous for in California and present it to the class. And that is my book for my reading log assignment 12, Chef Roy Choi and the Street Food Remix by Jaqueline, Briggs Martin, and June Jolie, illustrated by Man One.